Hi guys, it's Colette. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, thanks for joining us. I hope you'll stay. And if you're a oldie, well, welcome back. And this is your weekly tarot card for the week commencing Monday, the 28th of June, 2021. Remember, we've had 3 Six of Swords in the last 5 weeks. So let's see if there's a different kind of movement, or we still want good cards, but that 3 in a row, well, 3 and 5 is a bit intense. I still feel a kind of nervousness about it, although it could be a nervousness for good things. But let's focus on the week ahead, the 28th, using Rorik deck. And let's see what we've got. Oh, a slightly negative one, but it's okay. It follows on quite nicely from the Six of Swords in a way, because it's been pushing us all forward, and sometimes you don't go forward all in a winner, and this is the Eight of Swords. Now in Rorik deck, they have 2 nakedish women. And they're almost like boulders at the side of the road, and there's a path up. A wee man, I don't know if you can quite see him sitting there. Come on, camera. Yeah, he's sitting there, head in his hands. There's a fork in the road. There's 2 directions they can go in, and he's really not sure. He's quite confused, and mentally he's not doing well with it. So I reckon it's quite a nice card. I'm not a prude, I just don't want any problems with YouTube for the cards themselves. Anyway, so in the deck, the Rorik deck, it says indecision, the Eight of Swords. So we've come through this time of change and moving forward, and this card kind of brings the week ahead right up to us and says, okay, well, if you haven't made a decision yet, if you've not been working with the energies that the universe has given you, with the Six of Swords, trying to push you forward, trying to take you to a new land, trying to take you to a new job, that maybe its influence is waning now, and this is a warning that this week ahead is the sort of last of that very strong energy moving us forward. I believe that come onto the back of the 3 Six of Swords makes a lot of sense. We've got this, we've had these chances, we've had these potential, bells ringing in our head telling us where we should go, what we should do. But we might not have actually taken the decision yet, and this is bringing a wee warning that if we don't take a decision and stay with procrastination or indecision, then we may lose out on the energies. I mean, I used to read for business clients, and when this card came out after some of the more positive movement cards, I would be like, okay, that trend's finishing. If you don't hop on it now, you're not going to be able to make what you want from that trend. And it was a very important card for me, because it gave me the information. If they'd had go ahead, and then this, it was like, right, okay, if you want to do it now, do it, but if you don't do it, you're not going to have the support of the universe. So I'm taking this one as a wee bit of a warning that anything that I haven't decided on, and I've had plenty of opportunity maybe to know that it's what I wanted, I'm looking at the week ahead and thinking, you know what, I better do this now, and if I don't, then so be it, and I have to take the consequences. So that's the sort of more personal aspect of it. But globally, again, it can bring in all sorts of regimes, places in the world, politics that maybe have had opportunity and have maybe dipped their toe in but not quite taken them. And then we have this energy of, guys, come on, you need to hurry up and grasp this and make a decision, because the energy is now flowing. The tide's turning as such, and what was with you is now just about to turn against you. So you've got this week, hurry up. And I hope that maybe people in governments and stuff like that feel that, because certainly the populace will be feeling it. And if certain governments don't look as though they're moving forward, then there can be unrest from the people that thought, hey, you should have done this by now. And that can apply to many, many countries. I would suppose the USA, Scotland with independence, the need to maybe clear up stuff to do with Brexit in England, France, some South African countries. There's so much going on that has almost put a hand out, are you coming with us, and then are you moving? And we're seeing a slowdown, and this is the warning to get your act together, get your arses in gear, and just do it. Okay, so if we look at personal for career or jobs, again, it's just the influence that I've said. There's now a breaking time for when the fates and the universe were very good for movement. So either take this week to do what you want to do, or accept the consequences further down the line when you're maybe not where you want to be. At work, we could find also that in the day-to-day workplace, there's an awful lot of coming and going, and people not taking the decisions that they wanted to, and that holding up other people's work. You know how in teams you depend on everybody doing their own thing and passing it on, and if they don't do that, then everything else gets held up, and that's what could be happening in workplaces in the week ahead. So frustration for other people's indecision. Well, just you go on with what you can do, okay? Relationship wise, this card can lead to someone deciding that that's it, they're leaving a relationship or a marriage. I sometimes see that this can be an indication of affairs for the male, and it's sort of two females and the wee male there. It used to be quite a difficult card when it came up in an emotional spread for people. But in general, it will mean that people are realising that they're being pressed to make a decision, and the indecision will leave them where they were before. And that is perfectly okay if that is what you choose to do. But accept the consequences of that, because they are yours. And yes, it can stimulate that someone is between two partners, or that a man has got an eye on another female. It can be quite a devastating card, but that's only in a small percentage of it. Mostly it's about relationships, taking the decision to move on while they've got the energy and the universe behind them. You know, it could even be a wee sort of push that, get things done, because we don't know how the COVID situation is going to be over the autumn and winter. It could be saying, if you're getting married, get married now, or if you're wanting some sort of celebration, do it now. It's an interesting one because although the vaccine rollout and everything has been very, very good in a lot of different countries, this new variant is a bit of a tricky one. So it could well be that if you want to have your celebration or whatever, take the decision to have it sooner rather than later. In health, I know this sounds crazy, but this gives me the outline of the kidneys. So this is my kidney card, and that can be warning for kidney infections. I have chronic kidney disease, so I'll always watch when this one comes out, because it warns me to look after my diet better and watch my fluid levels and hope for the best. But to be honest, it does warn of kidneys. Things like high blood pressure that are associated with kidney problems, diabetes, stuff like that. So look after your kidneys, and if in any way you do feel you've got a wee pain or whatever, or it hurts to go to the toilet or whatever, get it checked out, because it could be a wee UTI or a kidney infection. Money, not a really great one, you know. This can bring an indecision of maybe you decide that it's a good time, or it has been a good time to get that purchase, but it's been, I don't know if I should, I don't know, and back and forth and back and forth. This card can warn you against indecision and to make a decision, but that doesn't necessarily mean make a decision to buy something. It could well be make a decision not to buy something. So it's not saying one way or the other, it's just saying stop going, oh, if I do this I can afford that, and if I want that, and I could pay it up or whatever. No, just make a decision and stick with it, and go with your guts as to what is the real proper decision for you. Spiritually, could be kind of a hard week, because this can have us flitting from one thing to another in general life, and also it can make us feel quite that we're not so much focused on one thing, and that can be problematic. The way I get over this spiritually is to actively make the decision to meditate more, make the decision to get more rest, make the decision to read spiritual texts, maybe rather than just magazines or whatever. I make an active decision to work with whatever amount of energy is there for spirituality. And it might not be a lot, but use what you have with a focus if you can. But see, if you can't, don't be too hard on yourself, because Spirit and the universe isn't going to be annoyed at you for sometimes doing nothing when that card's out, just the way it is. So I was hoping for a Six of Swords to go into an even better one, but it's gone into right, we've given you the opportunity, you've got another week here, what are you going to do? And that's just it. So take it as it is, and I hope you enjoy the week ahead. Just make some decisions and try and stick with them. This is going up on the 24th, I think, or 25th. Dying to Live Kindle is 99p, $1.38 on all Amazons until the 29th of the month. So if you want a wee low costs for my last book, not my last ever, I hope not, but my latest book, then I've put it out for 99p, because I know that people are enjoying it and getting stuff from it. So, and it's a wee gift, because there won't be any more weekly tarot cards until August now. I'm having July off. Again, it's interesting that this card's out. I felt that I needed my break, and we normally take our break the last 2 weeks in July. But in seeing the new variants of COVID and stuff going through, although I'm hopeful, I'm not willing to take the chance that I don't spend as much time with my friends and family as I can while lockdown is a mini lockdown as such. As like, we've got a lot more freedoms here in Scotland now. We can meet up with people, we can meet up in the house, more people, more households. And while that's active and there, I'm making the decision to say, you know what, this is my focus, this is what I'm going to do for the whole month of July. And I hope that there won't be other lockdowns or whatever. That's my hope. But if there is, at least I'll know that I've taken at least a month to focus and see people that I would really like to see and have fun with. So that's, I made that decision before that card came out. Obviously it just forces it a wee bit more. So if you'd like to support the channel, the link to KoFi's is down below. And remember, if you go into the KoFi shop, there's a lot of free articles that are there just for you to download and enjoy, and a few quizzes as well. So have a nice month off. There will be other things up. they just all be pre-recorded. So know that I will be back in August, raring to go, after having a lovely month with friends, family, garden and sleep and rest and anything else that is beautiful. Oh, food, yes, nice food. But for the week ahead, nice food that also is kidney friendly food. Yeah, we can do that. Anyway, I love you and leave you. Thank you everybody for being with me in the channel. It's just such a lovely channel and I'm fair enjoying it. So many blessings now. Bye.